What is hidden behind the ancient walls of this Italian town in the heart of the Alps? What tales do the Trento frescoes recall? Timeless tales, tales of passions and of ancient families, tales about wine. Where did the idea of cultivating grapes in the Dolomites come from? Like a tale of romance which seeks to join beauty with pleasure, art with nature, and delicacy with strength. Today we celebrate this idea, this vision. It is a day to honor, to remember over a century of history whispered from the great walls of this villa, from their silence, from their timeless echoes. Our story begins in 1902. Giulio Ferrari is a man with a dream to create a sparkling wine in Trentino which can equal even the finest champagnes. Giulio studies viticulture at San Michele all'Adige Agricultural Institute and later at Montpellier. He recognizes that his homeland is extremely well suited for making the finest of sparkling wines. He's a pioneer. It is Giulio Ferrari who first introduces Chardonnay grapes into Italy, and who, in a small winery just a few steps from the Cathedral of Trento, begins to produce a few select bottles with an obsessive passion for quality in every detail. In order for the wine to bear his name, he crafts every bottle like a work of art. This passion is immediately rewarded with international recognition, and Ferrari is reserved for the most exclusive clients. It is a dream come true. The frescoes at Villa Margon, the 16th century residence of the Lunelli family, demonstrate that wine has always been a part of the tradition and culture of this land. Ferrari sparkling wine is made from Chardonnay and Pinot Noir grapes, grown at high altitude in the mountains of Trentino, with sustainable methods and with the utmost respect for the environment. The warm days in which the vineyards are kissed by the sun alternate with cool nights, giving the grapes a balanced acidity and a bouquet of aromas. These are mountain vineyards, strong and unique, like the people who cultivate and nurture them. Because wine is the hymn of the earth to the sky. Because wine is memory. Wine is close to passion. Wine is tomorrow. Wine is wise and wild. Wine is harmony. This wine is Trento DOC. Lightness, elegance, and grace. Giulio Ferrari had no heirs and searched for someone to whom he could entrust his dream. Bruno Lunelli, a kindred spirit who shared his passion for wine in Trento, owner of a wine shop, was chosen from amongst many potential candidates. In 1952, Bruno took on a large amount of debt to acquire the small winery. It was at this moment that the history of the Ferrari winery began under the leadership of the Lunelli family. Bruno was able to increase production while never compromising on quality. Bruno Lunelli passed his passion for wine on to his sons, Gino, Franco, and Mauro, who went on to make Ferrari a leader in Italy and the Italian toast par excellence. In the hush of the cellar, the magic of time is celebrated. The bottles rest in the darkness and silence, enriching their aromas day after day, year after year, before bringing forth emotion. Ferrari is a Trento DOC wine created with the Metodo Classico. The second fermentation, which gives it perlage, takes place in the bottle. Because of this, each bottle has its own story and is unique. It takes time and patience to create a bottle of Ferrari. More than 2 years for the Ferrari Brut, 5 for a Perlé, 7 and 10 years for the Riserva Lunelli and Giulio Ferrari, respectively. One of the more fascinating processes is the remouage. This ancient art consists of manually rotating each and every bottle. Turn after turn, the wine becomes perfection. Ferrari has long been the toast of unforgettable moments at glamorous cultural, fashion, sporting and cinematic events. Now more than ever, Ferrari is a worldwide ambassador of the Italian art of living. Today, the third generation of the Lunelli family leads the company and continues to keep the Ferrari dream alive. Ferrari is a symbol of the best made in Italy. It celebrates with us the joy of life and reminds us that everything can begin with a dream. After more than a century of history, the desire to innovate joins with the respect for tradition and with the values that have made this winery successful, seeking quality in every detail, because excellence is not a single act, but a lifelong pursuit, guiding every step from the vineyard to the table and ensuring the intimate and everlasting bond to the land of Trentino. Strength is in the roots, and in the roots lies the poetry of wine.